They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You look at this Browns defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. McLeod. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. It's McLeod. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Johnson goes in motion left. On 2nd down now. It's McLeod. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now a handoff up the middle. McLeod. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now a handoff running through the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 22 needle. Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, Elliott. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Ready.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mega. Black shot. Ready.
Back to throw. Elliott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the
3.
44-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Elliott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Browns sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Cycle. Green jack.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On second down, it's Abanikanda. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ball red. Ready.
Looking to throw. Elliott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Israel Abanikanda from 17 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run on first down. It's McLeod. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And now look at this. Big gain
cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 12-yard line.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the possession is theirs at 3-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready, break.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is third and 11. Back to throw. Elliott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, McLeod. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, it's Garner. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Shot, 17. Drill green.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
On the ready.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Drill, 52. Faster, faster.
They'll begin on the ground here with a Bandakanda. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Looking to throw. Elliott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
From talking with defensive backs and their coaches over the years, they hate to see four guys in a route like this because the safeties are often occupied. It creates indecision. They're unsure about who goes with who. And the quarterback, he just reads the most vulnerable safety and takes advantage of it for a big play here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Elliott. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Browns! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the right sideline. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks.
There he goes, right side. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
On second down now. It's Garner, and he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
16-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Elliott. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Blue strike.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this one is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
On the ball. Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Elliott. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Mega. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Elliott. Touchdown! Israel Abanikanda with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his man, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 3rd down and 13. He'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And I think there defensively, they were so intent on stopping the run that they kind of got caught out of position. This is just a simple pitch and catch for a 1st down.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
On the double. Set, go.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. There he goes, left side. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Israel Abanikanda. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35.
24 yards gain on the play.
Back to throw here.
Steelers.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. They'll look to throw here.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And now they'll shift things around.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers get a bit closer.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there. And they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Ready, set.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Where's your needle? Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Elliott. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. 36 yards.
And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Still going.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Nice. 97. Hi. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Elliott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
38 yards on the play. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Right.
They're on 19-yard line.
Black shot. Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Elliott. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Trouble 38.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
And they take a knee.
Got it. Hut, hut.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The partner under the lights in prime time this offense. So for Cleveland, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.